Hello everyone, I'm back with another video. Today we are going to be solving the annual examination paper of Veterinary Pathology Part 2 of the year 2022. This time I'm going to be giving you some extra trivia about the MCQs and fill-ups as requested by some of you. So let's get in. The first question is deficiency of riboflavin, that is vitamin B2, in poultry birds leads to dash clinical condition. It is curl toe paralysis. You have to keep in mind the names of B1, B2, B3 and all the B vitamins because it is also sometimes asked, but that you can do as your homework, and I'm just going to tell you the related important diseases with the vitamins. So B1 causes stargazing and or polyneuritis in poultry and chastic paralysis in cats. B3 causes canine pellagra and B5 causes goose stepping gait in pigs. Dash is an estrogenic mycotoxin produced by fungi of Fusarium species. Zearalenone is the estrogenic mycotoxin. Dash parasite transmits Histomonas meleagridis that causes histomoniasis in poultry. So this particular question might not be present in your notes, but it is to be taught in the third year in veterinary parasitology. So one or two questions do appear which are tricky and of parasitology portion in microbiology as well as pathology. So as and when they come, I'll explain you about them. For now, the parasite which transmits Histomonas meleagridis is Heterachus gallinarum. Infectious myxomatosis of rabbit is caused by myxoma virus. Zebra marking in the rectum are seen in rinderpest disease of cattle. To be precise, it is found in cecorectal junction. So if the fill in the blank was zebra marking in dash is seen in rinderpest, then your answer would have been cecorectal junction. Rinderpest is caused in the large ruminants, that is cattle, and um, in small ruminants we get to see PPR or pestidipititis or pseudorindapest. It is also known as goat plague or kata. This question is also asked frequently. In PPR, you get to see the zebra marking in the ileocecal junction. Do remember this, and it is very important. Next question is Turkish towel appearance of crop is seen in candidiasis. Brucella abortus in cattle causes abortion in the third trimester of gestation or the last trimester. LCMV stands for lymphocytic choriomeningitis virus. It is a zoonotic disease and it is rodent borne and has neurological symptoms. Deficiency of dash leads to sway back in sheep. The answer is copper. If you guys want a separate video for all the mineral and vitamin deficiency, from which at least 3 to 5 MCQs and fill-ups come each year, do let me know in the comments below. In pigs died of swine fever, the kidneys show characteristic turkey egg appearance. Tick fever in birds is caused by Borrelia anserina, a spiral and motile organism. Stargazing syndrome in poultry is due to the deficiency of thiamine or B1, as we discussed above. Hemorrhagic septicemia or HS or shipping fever in bovines is caused by Pasteurella multocida. Sometimes it's also given as Pasteurella hemolytica, but you can write either. Dash is called as lumpy jaw, actinomycosis. Don't get confused in actinobacillosis, which is wooden tongue. Dash in mouse is characterized by the loss of limbs and tails, the ringtail syndrome. During suspected cases of aflatoxicosis, liver is the main organ affected. Bronze-colored liver with small necrotic foci in poultry birds is seen in fowl typhoid. Avian influenza and Newcastle disease can be differentiated on the basis of one-step duplex RT-PCR test. The full form of FIV is feline immunodeficiency virus and it resembles the human counterpart, that is HIV in this case. Dung cough is seen in African horse sickness. Okay, so African horse sickness mainly has three forms. One is dung cough, which is the pulmonary form. It is highly fatal and results into 100% mortality within 1 week, while the cough is the cardiac form, which is 50%, the fatality is 50%. And the third type of African horse sickness is mixed, where you can see respiratory and cardiac signs both. Now let's move on to the MCQs. Ear canker in rabbit is caused by Psoroptis cuniculi. Psoroptis cuniculi is a non-burrowing mite, and ear canker is also known as Psoroptic mange. This Psoroptis cuniculi, as you can see by the name, it is species specific, that it only affects rabbits. Death of suckling calves in FMD occurs due to myocarditis. This is a very important question and is repeated many times. It can also be asked that what are the signs during necropsy that you see in a calf affected with FMD. It will always be myocarditis with tigroid heart appearance. It will have stripes of dark and light. Characteristic enlargement of bursa followed by atrophy is seen in Gumboro disease, or IB. It is also known as IBD. Brucellosis in cattle is also known as Banks disease. Farcy is glanders, wool sorters disease is anthrax, diamond skin disease is swine erysipelas. If anyone knows more synonyms of anthrax, let me know in the comments below. Cerebellar hypoplasia in young cubs is seen due to feline parvovirus infection. In lymphoid leukosis, the virus causes neoplastic transformation of B lymphocytes. Granulomatous lesions produced by Staphylococcus aureus in the udder of cattle are known as botryomycosis. Biphasic fever in dogs is seen in which of the following disease? It has to be canine distemper or CD. Leachy heart disease in broilers is caused by foul adenovirus. It is also known as inclusion body hepatitis or Angara. Microabscess in medulla and leptomeningitis are characteristic lesions in listeriosis. Now, listeriosis, there are basically two questions which get asked quite often. That is microabscess in the brain, and secondly, cold enrichment procedure. You can also be asked about the tumbling motility found in listeria at a specific temperature, but microabscess and cold enrichment are the two questions asked about listeria very frequently. Now, don't get confused reading leptomeningitis and tick leptospirosis. Microabscess in brain, cold enrichment, and tumbling motility is always listeriosis. Okay, let's move on. Watery mustard color stool with distended abdomen in mice is seen in mouse cytomegalovirus infection. Shipping fever is caused by Pasteurella multocida. Rickets is caused in birds due to deficiency of vitamin D3. KFT or Kaisanur forest disease is transmitted by a tick, and the tick's name is Hemophysalis spinigera. Equine farcy is the cutaneous form of glanders, as we saw above. Eimeria tenella causes lesions in the cecum. Okay, now there are three species of Eimeria which are pathogenic. In total, there are 11 or 13 species of Eimeria, but only 3 are important because only 3 of them are mostly pathogenic. The most pathogenic being the one causing cecal coccidiosis, that is Eimeria tenella. Then comes Eimeria brunetti, which causes rectal coccidiosis, and then comes the one which causes intestinal coccidiosis, which is Eimeria nicatrix. All are location specific, and that's why their importance is even more. Do not ever forget these 3 species of Eimeria. In theileriosis, there is enlargement of superficial lymph nodes. It is a very, very important characteristic of theileria. And another most important characteristic of thylaria in blood smear examination is existence of Koch blue bodies. Aspergillus fumigatus in poultry causes Bruder pneumonia. Pulpy kidney disease in lambs result due to enterotoxemia caused by Clostridium perfringens type D. Clostridium type D causes pulpy kidney disease, or we can also say overeating disease. Type C causes struck. Type B causes lamb dysentery. Type E causes enterotoxemia, and type A causes big head disease. Always remember what Clostridium perfringens types do, because these diseases are asked in MCQs as well as short notes. In birds, ingestion of toxins produced by Clostridium botulinum causes limber neck disease. Okay, that's all for today. The 2022 pathology paper 2 ends here. If you have any suggestions about which paper I should solve next, or if you want me to cover a specific topic which is not understandable or not clear, that also please communicate it to me as per your convenience. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Hope it helped you.